So many of these trailblazers have been shaped by the communities where they grew up, communities that fought hard to stay alive even when the odds were stacked against them. Let's head to some of the historic African-American neighborhoods from the past that have shaped what we celebrate today. In a segregated St. Petersburg, where Jim Crow was king and excluded Black people from the world around them, they began to create a world of their own.
This is a story of the resiliency of the descendants of the enslaved.
Welcome to South St. Pete.
So where we are now is on the historic 22nd Street corridor in St. Petersburg, Florida, affectionately known as the Deuces, tutus. During segregation, this was the home to more than 100 businesses.
Business boosted by the tight-knit community around it.
Right under the underpass is the historic Manhattan Casino.
A stop on the old Chitlin Circuit.
That's where African-American performers went because the music venues were segregated.
And it attracted the legends, Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, James Brown, and Nat King Cole, to name a few. But time brought about change.
When you look at the corridor, one of the things that destroyed the 22nd Street vitality was the I-275 interstate. And if we look at interstates throughout the United States, you'll find that probably 85% of historic African-American communities were destroyed.
A story familiar to the nearby gas plant neighborhood, a neighborhood destroyed with the construction of I-175 and Tropicana Field. We also see this in Black neighborhoods across the Bay in Tampa.
Every one of these neighborhoods has a slightly different twist that led to their end.
In the 1920s, Dobyville was a thriving Black community in Hyde Park.
The construction of what is now the Leroy-Selman Expressway definitely damaged it, but that's really more a story of gentrification.
And when you get to downtown, near Amalie Arena,
the property that we're kind of walking towards was homesteaded by a few different African-American families, and that was the beginning of what we know as the Garrison neighborhood.
Established in the late 1800s, it was one of the first Black-owned neighborhoods in the city. It wasn't destroyed by the interstate, but today, few signs of it remain.
A place that was an industrial port now is a billion-dollar development. You can look at it and say that's the sign of a healthy city, but how do we make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to take advantage of the growth and success of the city?
A question neighbors of the Scrub and Central Avenue have asked for years. A hub of culture and connection through the 60s, the interstate also played a role in wiping out this historic neighborhood near downtown Tampa.
You know, that interchange couldn't have gone anywhere, but it could have gone slightly some other place, but it didn't. And that's, again, because of economics and the racial attitudes of the times.
Times those who know and love these communities say we should never forget.
It's the American story told from the blood of the enslaved.